Viewers, you're watching the explosive exclusive and the story is getting bigger. The link to drugs, the link to a cartel, the link to suppliers, and Rhea Chakravarti is turning now into an avalanche. Times Now will get you, viewers, a whole dossier now. Remember, I came out about an hour back and I told you that the Drug Enforcement Agency here in this country, called the NCB, is looking very, very closely at the wider WhatsApps between Rhea Chakravarti, others who she knew, chats between those individuals amongst themselves. And for the first time, we can also tell you, viewers, that money has changed hands. Rhea to Miranda. Miranda is the only one person. Miranda is Samuel Miranda, linked to Sushant Singh Rajput. Yes, we could. How much and how to orchestrate. Code language now works its way into the exchanges. Look how sophisticated they're getting. Hi, can you give Dipesh 17,000 for 2 bags of weed? One for us, another for him, and he will transfer it to you. This is Sushi Miranda to Rhea. So Rhea then brings out money. God alone knows where she's getting all this money from, because as I told you, viewers, Rhea Chakravarti's career was not really going places. So she must have obviously access to funds. Whose funds was she dipping into? Were some of those expenses that are shown against the name of Sushant Singh Rajput and money that is alleged to have been taken by Rhea Chakravarti? Was that money being used to also fund a drug habit? We don't quite know, but I just want to bring in, and Vivek is there. He's smiling right now on national television because it looks as if he's got a lot more. And we are ahead of the competition, viewers. As you know, they've been picking up everything that emerges on our screens, turns it into graphics, and then puts them out as their own. But look, we are not proprietorial. We are only after the truth here. Both Pranesh and Vivek with us. Let me also bring in Pranesh first here in the studio, who's going to take us to the plasma wall. And after that, I'll come out to you, Vivek, or maybe you have the documents. Okay, I'm being told you have the document. Let me come straight across to Vivek. Vivek, just show us the documents. Times Now.
For the first time, it's not extrapolated text from here and there. It's the deleted documents, deleted WhatsApp messages like yesterday, what we showed you yesterday, the same format. This is what Rhea Chakravarti's WhatsApp message looked like. And when was it written? More importantly, 1st of May 2020. Well, that's about 14 days, 13 days just before he was killed, Sushant was killed. Look at the message here. This message is for Miranda Sushi. Who's Miranda Sushi? Obviously, the man is Samuel Miranda. His name is saved as Miranda Sushi in Rhea Chakravarti's phone. And he writes, "Hi, can you give Dipesh 17,000 for 2 bags of weed? One for us and another for him. He will transfer it to us." Well. This is a tell-all message, Rahul, which gives us a peep into the way things were happening and the fact, the date of this message. These are the 2 important points. We don't have to go here and there, look at too much of data. It is this one message which gives you a peep into the way the planned drugging of Sushant Singh Rajput was happening at the behest of Rhea.
70,000 rupees, viewers, yes. The first money angle coming out in this particular investigation that Times Now has been conducting. Navika Kumar also here with us. Pranesh also standing by. Navika, I know that there will be more. There will be more disclosures from you today. You promised the viewers, and you seldom ever, I don't remember, in the long time that we worked together, ever coming up short with the goods.
Well, Rahul, yes, it's the people's power, prayers that really work out. Yes, we do work hard. You know, my mind is in a tizzy in terms of the kind of data, the kind of evidence that I've been able to first-hand look at. And this data, these WhatsApp chats, these messages exchanged are mind-boggling. It just seems that there is a complete plan that has been made out and a complete plan that has been executed. Pun unintended at this point in time. And in this plan, look at how Rhea Chakrabarti comes into the life of Sushant Singh Rajput. Yesterday, we showed you chats between Rhea Chakrabarti and Jaya Saha, where 4 drops of something is put in tea, coffee, or water. Well, look at this. It starts from 2019. It is then that Rhea comes into his house. All staff working closely with Sushant Singh Rajput is methodically sent out, axed, given the boot, and come in people like Dipesh Sawant, people like Samuel Miranda Sushi, as Rhea calls him, and people like Shruti Modi, who look at the accounts. And all of these people come in and they have a role to play. They have very precise roles to play. Miranda Samuel is somebody who's looking at accounts. He's got access to the accounts of Sushant Singh Rajput. This money is coming in from there. The 17K that is quoted here is coming in from this particular account. Samuel Miranda holds the key to those accounts. He has all the PIN numbers of all credit cards, everything that is used by Rhea Chakrabarti, and all sourcing of drugs done from here. And the message that goes out, that dogs are ready for adoption. That's the code word. Dogs are ready for adoption in a chat that goes out, says to Miranda that the weed or the drugs, whatever they use, is all ready. It has to be picked up from a particular place. And then she goes on to say in that chat that dogs are ready for the adoption, but Wi-Fi is not working. My sense is, I haven't really trained in code language, but my sense is she doesn't have the money, and she's asking Samuel Miranda कि भाई पैसे चाहिए खरीदने के लिए, अब निकालो उस account से. My understanding is that. So dogs ready for adoption and Wi-Fi not working are code words that are being used between Miranda Sushi, or rather Samuel Miranda and Rhea Chakrabarti. And I've seen so many chats. Why were these chats deleted by Rhea Chakrabarti? If there was nothing in them, if she had nothing to hide, why were these being hidden? Because the story becomes clearer in the dossier that we will be able to access in just a bit from now. At the moment, it's downloading. And when we actually get access to that document, you'll see how it goes on planned from one action to another, from one individual to another, how everybody has roles that are so well defined, and there are names that will crop up that will stun our audience tonight. These names are really people you've heard about, people who have surfaced every now and then, but the real account is in some of these WhatsApp chats, deleted chats, which have been downloaded. And may I tell you that Rhea Chakrabarti, when she has given her statement to the Enforcement Directorate, we understand that she has accepted that these chats are from her phone and belong to her, though she has denied officially that she has ever been in the business of usage or dealing of drugs. That part she denies. But if the chats are hers, the numbers are her, how can one part of the download be wrong and the other part be right? Well, that is where things stand at the moment, Rahul. I'm still trying
so this
to
is very
read
big
all
news.
the details.
Navika, very big news. You've told us that Rhea Chakrabarti has admitted that these messages are hers, indeed hers, and hers alone to the Enforcement Directorate. This is very, very big, big news. Riya Chakravarti said these are her messages. She acknowledges that she perhaps even deleted them, but she still hangs on to the version that she's not a drug user. Now, how does that square, Navika, with some of the confessions she herself has made about trying out various drugs?
That's the whole point. That's the whole point. That's what I said, that digital footprints don't give you partial truth and partial falsities. Either the entire thing is false or the entire thing is true. But of course, she has a right to her own defense at the moment, since the investigators are still doing the job and they haven't framed their charges. The matter still has to be examined by a court of law. So, well, for the moment, of course, she has the fig leaf of saying that chats are mine, but the content. I've never used. I don't know. It's for defense lawyers to plan her strategy for her. But from what I've seen, this is a whole ring that is operating, and the ring that has surrounded Sushant Singh Rajput. And from this, it becomes entirely clear that Sushant Singh Rajput was not aware. Very important point I'm making to you viewers. Rahul must note this. Sushant Singh Rajput seemed to be completely unaware of what kind of stuff he was being given, what was being administered to him, and how Riya Chakrabarti happened to be the mastermind controlling all the other players in this particular drama, from Jaya Saha to Shruti Modi, from Dipesh Sawant to Samuel Miranda, and of course, Gaurav Arya, the man who was in the business of supplying drugs to Riya Chakrabarti. In fact, we will show you, and I have been able to read those WhatsApp chats where she tells Gaurav Arya, I haven't tried any of the hard stuff. We showed you that part yesterday. The other chats that I've been able to get today, I've been able to access today, there she says, do you have something hard? I have tried LSD and MDMA sometime. LSD is the drug she's talking about, and MDMA.
Okay, there is Navika, there is some more information that has come our way. Just hold your thoughts. November 25th, 2019, 5:40 p.m. Jaya Saha to Riya Chakrabarti. I'm also sending across CBD oil to, and there are 3 ellipses or 4 ellipses. Bless you, Broski. Riya, office boy has read. Jaya Saha have asked him to coordinate with Shruti and send it up. This is what we are being told are the other messages that we are now accessing. Clearly links Riya Chakrabarti to dealing in narcotic substances. Now, CBD oil, if I'm not mistaken, is a kind of oil that is used. It's an extract of marijuana, which is also used for therapeutic purposes as a painkiller. It is administered widely, but it has an intoxicating effect. So, Navika, there's more here. Jaya Saha to Riya, suggesting that these individuals were working very, very closely like a pack. Navika.
That's right, Rahul. If you just manage to look at your inbox, I've sent you 24 slides. I'm on my way and I'm trying to get there as soon as possible, but the 24 slides are in. These 24 slides are slides, each of them having four specific chats per page. That makes it, I don't know, my mathematics is weak, but 24 into 4 is about 96 or somewhere around that. And those are the number of chats that I've been able to access. The papers are still getting printed, and I'll just draw your attention to some of them. These conversations are going on, and we'll have to take it step by step because these chats are in a very planned manner going around. And there is this whole plan that is being executed. How to keep Sushant Singh Rajput away from his family, how to manipulate his finances, how to keep him in the influence of drugs, how to manage the people in the inner ring, how to appoint her own people. It's all, deductions that you can make out of these WhatsApp chats that are there. And these WhatsApp chats, frankly, tell you, it's a peek into the mind. I can't put it any other way, but into the mind of definitely activity and actions with a criminal intent. Because giving somebody drugs unknown to them without their knowledge is certainly a criminal activity. But besides that, to manipulate the people around him, to have access to financial details that she had no right to.
Navika, what's coming through is that this individual, Jaya Saha, who was just a talent manager, seemed to be the person who was constantly asking Ria, how much drug are you administering? How much she should be administering? This is a very interesting relationship,
yes,
isn't it?
Ria. Yes, and I don't want to still give away till it's possible, but yes, advisor. How much to give is what we put out yesterday. 4 drops in a cup of coffee or tea or with water, and she says wait for 30 to 40 minutes, and then Ria asks her on another following message, is once all that I can give it to him? And Jaya says, why once? Give him 2-3 times in a day. So if one, as we read, if one dose has an impact for about 6 hours, then 3 doses clearly means 18 hours in a day. So Sushant is probably somebody not used to having drugs, is going to be knocked out. Now, why did Ria want Sushant knocked out? He was a brilliant actor. He was somebody who had a very full life in terms of appointments, dates, schedules, and activities. Why did she want to knock him off? Because, he would have work to do. The fact that she knocks him out, the fact she has access to his accounts, his money, the fact that she's controlling people around him to really bring and source these drugs, the fact that Jaya Saha and Shruti Modi also know what's going on because Jaya Saha advises dosage, arranges the drug. Shruti Modi is the one who picks it up, takes it upstairs, and then Ria gives it in a cup of coffee to Sushant. So what was going on? Are all of these individuals co-conspirators? Dipesh Sawant, Samuel Miranda, Shruti Modi, also Jaya Saha. Jaya Saha, incidentally, is being questioned by the Enforcement Directorate. This morning, she tried to skip the summons of the Enforcement Directorate, but a warning was given to her, and she appeared in a hurry after virtually not turning up. And this...
We're losing you, Navika. We're losing you a little bit on that link. Obviously, all of these are, of course, claims, viewers, that are being made by the investigative agencies. We're going to try and reconnect with you, Navika, in just 30 seconds. Let me just go across to Pranesh. Pranesh, yes, just talk us through some of these details.
Rahul, it can't get more clear than this. The agencies are now picking the leads from the disclosures being made on Times Now, exclusive documents, and the chats are incriminating in nature. We've been saying that for the last 16 to 18 hours. Jaya Saha to Ria, this is from November 2019. Also, I am sending across CBD oil. Let's go to the next one. Ria to Jaya Saha, bless you, broski. What was this CBD oil? And what were the 4 drops that she was talking about? Give it some 35-40 minutes, we don't know. But all of this is now under the scanner, and I just want to inform our viewers quickly that the Narcotics Control Bureau The agency is now going through these documents that Times Now has been able to access, Rahul, and they are going to through the details of it, and any moment now, either this evening or by tomorrow morning or afternoon, we are being told that the agency is going to book Ria and her drug cartel for a serious offense, because not just consuming drug,
Okay,
buying
let's go
drugs.
back to Navika Kumar. I think she's reconnected with us. Navika, yes, you wanted to make a point?
I want to come in here, Rahul. Big breaking news coming in at this moment. The headquarters of CBI, which was sent these documents by the Enforcement Directorate yesterday, has now shared these documents with the core team, the SIT in Mumbai. And these WhatsApp chats have become an important part of the interrogation of the household staff. Clearly, they want the versions of Dipesh Sawant and Samuel Miranda recorded before they confront Ria Chakrabarti with the details that they've gone. What we are given to understand is next on the cards for summons will be Ria Chakrabarti, Shruti Modi, and Jaya Saha, people whose names have come up. So there are at least 3 tracks of investigation that the CBI is currently doing. The narcotics angle has now become the focus point after Times Now's expose yesterday. Narcotics angle taking precedence. Number 2 is the forensic details and the compromise of the crime scene. And number 3, of course, is really the events that led to this particular mysterious death of Sushant Singh Rajput. So the CBI headquarters asking the SIT in Mumbai at the moment to question all those present before them, Samuel Miranda, Dipesh, and other individuals from the house on this narcotics angle, and find out if they can substantiate from these chats the role of each one of these, and whether Sushant Singh Rajput at any time, this is important, at any time confronted, did he find out? Was he confronting any of these individuals? Was their game busted? That's an angle. Was the game of the supply on the sly and administration of drugs to Sushant Singh Rajput? Did he get to know about it? And did he confront them? Was there a fight? And was their game up before Sushant Singh Rajput, which may have led to events which ultimately resulted in his death? That is also an angle that's going to be looked at. Was their game given away in the end moments, and is that the reason why Sushant Singh Rajput died in these unnatural circumstances? So very big, explosive breaking information that we have at this point in time, and this drug angle really explodes here on Times Now as Times Now breaks the real angle. I'm not saying there are not other accomplices. I'm not saying that this is all there is to it. It's a complicated network that was operating, but the drugs angle has been the tipping point, and that has become the focus of all agencies at this point in time. And Rahul, this is where our investigations have really brought the investigation agencies on the same page.
Absolutely, Navika. Just to tell you, viewers, that Times Now has been leading this coverage over the last 24 hours. We were first to tell you about the drug angle. Navika Kumar came out and told us this on this very show yesterday. And then, of course, we brought out the WhatsApp messages, which have, of course, gone viral. Large number of news channels have picked up our coverage. Large number of media organizations are today following. And it now appears, as Navika Kumar is telling us, that the CBI itself is now looking very closely at the drug angle. And let me tell you, viewers, that the investigation is going to go beyond just the 4 or 5 that we are talking about here. that is Deepesh, Ria, her brother, Samuel Miranda, and of course Saha. This goes much beyond. There are individuals who are suppliers. There are individuals who have been bringing the contraband in. This entire network is going to be mapped, and the individuals will then be identified, and hopefully they will be prosecuted. What shocks me, however, is that the Mumbai police never wanted to investigate any of this. They just wanted to wrap up this investigation, say that it was a suicide, close the case, and that was the end of it. They didn't even take, Navika, if I'm not mistaken, they didn't even confiscate the phone of Ria Chakravarti, and therefore today they claim, oh, well, since we didn't really come across this.
Well, Rahul, there are standard operating procedures in a criminal case. It's not rocket science. All criminal cases have a certain SOP that needs to be followed. That's exactly the SOP the CBI is following. That's the SOP that ED is following. That's the SOP that the Narcotics Control Bureau will follow. The question is, when the FIRs are registered, when there is an accused, you do the first thing, which is take the phone, take the electronic data print.
Well, Navika, under pressure to take a small break, we'll just come back to you in just a few seconds. We'll just take a quick break. Viewers, stay tuned, stay hooked, because we've got a lot more. The papers are with us. Got a lot more. Stay with us.